It often happens that the analyzed data contains categories and variables that do not exceed 3% coverage. This is usually problematic and requires recategorization, especially when there are several such categories. For the variable phone producer mon, let's create a bar chart. Go to the Graphs menu and then select Chart Builder. Drag a bar chart to the main field, and from the list of variables on the left, drag the variable phone producer mon to the x-axis and click OK. As a result, we received a chart where the categories are arranged from the most numerous to the less numerous. If we look at the chart, we will see that the last 3 or 4 categories could be combined into one category called Other. With PS IMAGO Pro, we can quickly solve this problem using the Recode Infrequent Categories procedure. From the Predictive Solutions menu, go to Transform and select Recode Infrequent Categories. First, move the variable phone producer mon from the list on the left to the field on the right. Next, we can choose whether the classification to the Other category should be based on count or percentage in the dataset. Let's leave it at percentage and set the threshold value to 5. At this point, all values whose share in the dataset is less than 5% will be assigned to the Other category. On the right, we have the option to switch between 2 operating modes. The first is the Express mode. Checking this option will, first, skip the user mode, which is more time-consuming, and second, it will assign a value for the Other category while preserving the codes for the remaining categories. For example, this could be code 9999. This option is faster because it skips the reorganization of category values. However, it requires a better understanding of the data to arbitrarily assign a code for the Other category. The second mode, User mode, which is set by default, allows reorganizing the values and labels for the new variable. The first option, Disable Duplicates, checks if any changes occurred as a result of running the procedure, for example, if the Other category was created based on the declared threshold values. If not, the new variable will not be created to avoid duplicating information in the dataset. The second option, Label Rearrangement, is responsible for reordering the values and their labels. So, if this option is checked, and we previously had values from 1 to 10, and categories 9 and 10 were classified as the Other category, we would end up with 8 existing categories and the 9th as the Other category. If we did not check this option, there would still be 10 existing categories, including the previously excluded categories 9 and 10, plus code 11 for the Other category. Due to the number of tasks that must be performed during user mode, this option takes more time than Express mode. This is especially noticeable with large datasets. Let's leave both options checked and click OK. A new variable with the extension Other has been added to the dataset. Let's look at the results of the procedure on a chart. Go to the Graphs menu and select Chart Builder. This time, drag the new variable to the x-axis and click OK. Using the Recode Infrequent Categories procedure, we received a chart where categories below 5% are in the Other category, and we can use it again in further analysis and visualizations.